Like that. Baba is you. Baba is move. Bring the wind down. Move is not great. Let's do that. And then make Baba win. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna be going to the mountain top. No, not the mountain bottom. Hi! How's everyone's day going? Hi, Dan! Beep boop boop boop. Yes. Oops. Still logged over. Hadn't clicked over to the game. No, I was on OBS. My bad. Don't worry, I'm here. Last time we were in the volcanic cavern, but today we're going to be going to the mountaintop now that it's unlocked. So let's go and have a look. I'm really curious to see what new rules there'll be. Dan's had a mostly decent day, surprisingly few incoming phone calls, which is fine by me. Very nice, very nice. Not many distracting calls. Shuffle. Ooh. Cliff is stop. Nice, we got a new wall type. Lonely. Oh. Sad. Lonely. Lonely. What's lonely? Ah. Skull is defeat. Flag is win. Cliff is stop. Lonely Baba is you. Okay, so I can't quite push it unless I go push that up. At which point I can do... Unless it's a comment on the skulls. So we might be able to go... Skull is defeat. And it's, the, again, looking at the collective. Although, if I push down, I'm not going to be able to push to cross. Cliff was in Volcano. It was! Oh, you got such a much better brain than me. You've ordered a bunch of Warhammer? Do tell! I should be having my Gnome Blubble team arriving any day now. It's able to start being sold as of, like, Saturday. But I pre-ordered it, so there's a chance it might come early, and I'm there like, oh, every single day I'm sat by the... I'm like keeping an eye out for the postman. Like I'm nearly at the point where I'm sat by the front door with like just there like, come on, like a little puppy dog. Nah, I just have a way too good memory. Nah, better memory than me. Right, how to... Oh, you got some gits! Yay! And counter... Oh, Court's endless spells. Oh, I love the endless spells. And faction terrain. Oh, yum, yum, yum. Right. What I would like to do is get potentially make it lonely skulls are defeat, at which point the fact the skulls are all together... I got stuck on a... Oh, because of the lonely... I got stuck on a tree because of loneliness. What do you think lonely does? Well, I just got stuck on a tree, so I think it's if I... The fact that I'm not on top of anything here, I am me. But the moment I try and stand on, like, the tree, I'm no longer lonely because I have a tree friend. So then I'm no longer me. And I wonder if I have... Because, yeah, if that is the rule, then Lonely Skull is defeat won't help. Because of the fact that they aren't stacked. So that would mean I'd be able to get out here, but I would still get defeated by the skulls. So we now need to think how... I can see how to do this, maybe. I believe... Because, yeah, that could go up there. Though my babber is now kind of semi-blocking the way. So obviously I can't just be there like, yeah, let's move this up here, because obviously this needs to all stay as one thing. Lonely is you. Oh. I mean, that's not a bad shout, but... Oh. Nope. Computer says no. That was a good shout, because then it would be anything that isn't double stacked. This is the first before object word. Ooh, it is. So yeah, it'd be nice. Like, I can get it up here because I can get it off of the wall. But I would, if I want to do something with skull, I'd need to have it central more. Underneath the babber is you. Unless I put skull as the feet up. Let's go skull as the feet up. Babber is you. Lonely goes down. Lonely goes up. Lonely skull is the feet. Let's see if it's a proximity thing as well. It is. Aha. So it's a collective, but also if you are on top of things. Yay! They always make the first one a bit easier because they want you to learn something. I know, how dare they try and teach us something. Love at first sight. Aww. Oh, look at the birds. Ice is sink. Doesn't that just make it water? Yeah, I sinkable. Now, personally, I think this is a very, very fun word. What, bird? Lonely. Ice? Sink. Ah! I don't know which word you're referencing. Flag is win. Lonely love is you. Ah. New object, word bird. New object, spike. Where did I see? Where's Spike? Where's Spike? Is it the things around the bushy stuff at the... Now am I just missing a word? The in the walls. Ah, oh yeah, there's little spiky things. The birds is so cute. Babber brain melting time. How's it going, folks? Hi, Canicus. We are learning new things. There is birds. And we're lonely. Sad. We have learned a new word, which is lonely, which can go at the beginning of sentences. Burb. Which can go at the beginning of sentences, at which point, if there's a collective, it then reacts with that. So, like there would be a collective of wall pieces. So you could have lonely walls are stop, at which point you'd be able to walk through walls. Sounds about right. Aww. Right, what are the rules here? Text is float, wall is stop, lonely love is you, so we can't... Like, as you can see here, I've stepped onto the screen stuff, but I'm no longer lonely because I'm stood on something, so I lose. Love on bird is you. But bird is currently push. So I can be on birds. Aha! Okay. So I need to put birds in advantageous areas to be able to get through things. Right. I'm gonna put you there. Oops. Right, let me push these two over first while the birds are just there. But now you're kind of semi-stuck. Ow. Don't do that. Can't believe it's the last world today. I'm confused where all the other levels are because I'm pretty sure I've only seen 150 levels, and so I've been told. You know. There is like 300 levels. So I'm suddenly curious into. You can get Bird's Win. Oh, you can. So the bird. Oh, yeah, because the bird. No, love on bird is you. So the bird just wants to destroy water anyway. But that would destroy the water. So then what if we went. Bird. Yeah, didn't mean to do that. Push. Is bird is win. Haha! Not 300, 230 plus 1. Ah. Cool. Still, by my count, I'm still on like 150. But at the same time, some could have only just like not been shown to the world because I haven't completed the world yet. So there might be still like invisible hidden ones. The extra levels unlock when you go insane and start seeing Baba in your books, on your walls, in your tea. I love how Maxwell already always either gets the solution or says something that doesn't even pass. Oh, yeah, that was clever. That was clever. Well done, Maxwell. Oh, I've now got the image of just, you got a little, you know, I'm going to have a cup of tea later and you're just going to look into the tea leaves and there's just going to be a Baba at the bottom like, oh God. What have I done? I've now cursed myself again. Accidentally cursing myself with video games and they just escape once I complete a certain percentage of them. And then they live rent-free in my house. Oh God, at this rate, I'm going to need a bigger house. Oh, the bird is purple. I am a font of wisdom. Yeah, that's you are, Maxwell. I'm also generated with a magic 8-ball. Yes, love it. Bird is you. Wall is stop. Skull is defeat. Water is sink. Lonely key is open. Rock is push. Box has flag. Flag is win. Box is shut and push. Athel is not sleep. Once you beat every Baba level, you get the Babacas. You can only speak in Baba language. Athel is stream. Athel play Baba. These are the new rules. I complete Baba. Baba is you, and then it's just like Athel is stream. And that's the, you know, the first day of me streaming every single day of the week. Yeah, totally. Don't know how to do other things, only must stream. Right. Okay, there's so many rules on this one. I'm like, right. Wall is stop. Got it. Box says flag. Yay. Box is shut. Key is open. Well, lonely key is open. That can't make sense because lonely key would mean it can't share the same hit space as the box, at which, like, without and actually trigger properly. So, huh. Box is shut, key is open, and box is push. Nice. In the meantime, an idle game called 64 has got me. You can find it on Steam. Ooh, nice, Maxwell. I'm going to have a peek at that later. Well, I probably want to have key is open, but key is also push, though I need to get rid of the water. So if I... Also the skull. Skull is defeat, water is sink. The rock would be able to get rid of the water, though. How would I push it down if the skull... If I can't get past the skull? Is the Hollow Knight on Switch? I don't know. I play it on my PC. So I'm not too sure. Lonely key is open. So we can only control the key and the rock as far as the level of loneliness. So it can't affect the skull or myself. So how am I going to get past the skull? Because I don't really want to send the rock up because it's going to get stuck on all those angly bits. Although, no, you could do it going up, though I'd need to push something else at the same time to, as, tribute almost. So if I made keys push for a second, then I can always stick the key. Oh, didn't fully mean to do that. Let's bring you down a bit. Key can come up. Oh no, because they're sharing a space because the rock is no longer push. So I would need to bring this down a bit further. To make both be pushable. At which point the rock could go there. You then disconnect all of these, at which point you can walk on them. Though you would have to trigger somehow once you are past the rock to make it solid again. Though I suppose maybe you could do lonely. How would lonely rock as push work? This one's simple enough. It teaches you a concept. Moreover, the concept being further experiments with lonely. Yes. Well, the rock is lonely because there's only one rock. So what if I made the key be a rock? I probably shouldn't stack those. There we go. Rock is... Do I want key is rock or rock is key? Either way. Should still work the same. At which point, don't necessarily need key as much. And then you could have... No, I need the other one. I don't need rock, I need key. Key is push at the minute, but then I can engage lonely. They're still part of this. It's still pushing, so it's not thinking that it is lone. It's thinking it's lonely, even though it's got something next to it, which is interesting. From Uno, I think I saw a custom lonely that, when made like Rock is Lonely, it gets deleted if there are any objects it can go on top of. Ooh. Or maybe it was that any object that can go on top of it was disintegrated. Oh, that's cool. Less of a puzzly word, more than of a funny one. Okay. Right, so lonely key is open. Rock is push. Yeah, that definitely pops us. And the walls are stopped, so we can't go outside. So the only things we can mess with is lonely, key, and rock. You've played this game before, but you want to do it again. Aww! Then do it. Do what makes you happy. I give you a custom Baba word and you guess the mechanic. Oh, yes! Love it. Do it, do it, do it. Right. Rock is push. Key is open. Because, yeah, something is lonely doesn't trigger here, though. I'm trying to think if there's much of a use case for doubly using up, like, you know, the ears. You've got rock is push, key is open. It's not necessarily for them to both. sinful. Yeah. How are we going to get past the skull? Because the obvious would be you push the rock here, you go through the top so that you can come down and push the rock into the water. Destroying the water, you have access to the crate, though the skull makes that harder. Lonely Rock doesn't help you get past the skull. Let's make both things push for now. We can always add open later. Yep. Wasn't my intention. What I was just gonna do was shuffle these all to the side so we have an easier access if we want to change what is lonely. Lonely Rock is push, Lonely Key is push. What? Right, so we ultimately want to use the rock to be able to get through here. So let me just move the key there for a second. Right, what is our approach? If I try and push the rock up, we're starting to get into some weirdness. So Lonely Rock is push. If you double stacked, I mean, yeah, if we made key isn't push. Key is push just to get the key over in the right area. And then only key is pushed. Those guys are now sharing a square, at which point you only push one because one is push and the other one isn't. So I wonder if currently we'd be able to, I think we'd get blocked by the key. Yeah, we get blocked by the key. What if we... How would sinful work? I'm not too sure. That's a hard one. Like... Maybe if there was two Babas stacked or something, you would, you know, like... It would trigger the same effect as Lonely, but it was specifically to Babas. Right, what if... Let's start with get 2 keys. In case that is the way. At which point we can ignore rock. Then you could have key is push. We would want lonely keys a push at some point. If I made keys not be pushed, then I could push these down a bit to not be affecting this. Right. Though I wouldn't be able to double stack them because of the fact that they're either push or they're not push, so I would need to... If Baba destroys anything, Baba becomes defeat. Ooh, I like that. Unless I double stack them ahead of hand. And then I say that the rock is a key. At which point we've got a double stack of keys. And then we're able to go... Lonely key is push. That then wouldn't be push. Drop the lonely, we'd be able to push it. Though it would then never trigger lonely because the fact that... How would we... Ooh, unless... I build it over here. Key. Lonely key is push. Come past. It destroyed both. Oh, okay, okay. Rude. You sink a skull in water, then do water as karma. What happens to the water and why? You sink a skull in water. The water becomes defeat? Because skulls are normally defeat? I think? Right. I am not fully convinced I'm meant to be making these the same. I might try one of the other puzzles because I'm not fully getting my head around lonely on that one. And I know it's meant to be teaching me something about lonely, but I'm just not... It's not going in. Lonely text is you. Nice. Baba is up, Baba is move. Ah. So we can move the little Baba around. Oh, you're going all the way off. Oh, of course, because Lonely Text is you, not Baba is you. How do we... So we can move Baba around. I can move the is down to make Baba as you, but then you don't have something for Win. Lonely Text is you. We're not... Oh, we are stopped from the wall because of the loneliness. And because of where the text is, the Baba wouldn't be able to mess with it, though the Baba can go through the walls. Though, if the Baba can go through the walls, Baba would be able to move the text through the walls, surely. So, we would have access to the Win. So if I start by going move up, move oh, of course, because lonely text. At which point I could... Oh, no, wall. So I would... hard. Right, let's get Baba to bring the is lower. There we go. Baba is you. Oh yeah, because lonely text. There we go. Baba is you. I can run through walls. I can make wind, though Win is also me the moment I get it off the wall. So... Unless, let's go down like that. Like that. Baba is you, Baba is move. Bring the wind down. Move is not great. Let's do that. And then make Baba win. There we go. Okay, I quite like that one. Also, you're thinking overthinking the other level. I normally do overthink them. You basically had it, but your only mistake was stacking the rock and the key. Let's have another look. Because my issue is how do you get past? So, let's stick the rock there. We can no longer move through the rock. And then... So I don't think Lonely Rock is going to trigger because of the fact that yeah, it's a lonely rock. It's a single rock, so my brain's there like I can't move on to it. So surely it needs to have something else to be able to trigger. Don't do the vertical yet. Oh, okay. mean, if I made the key be push... Sorry if my voice is kind of weird today. I hyper-focused a bit too hard earlier, and my my voice decided that yeah, basically I hyper-focused, and my brain decided to forget that breathing was required. So I kind of suddenly spluttered into existence after my brain went, "You haven't taken a breath in this many minutes, you're gonna die." And so I kind of spluttered and I semi-hurt my throat. I don't know how, like what I did to it, but it's just been sore and I've been slightly coughy all afternoon. So yeah, remember to do the breathing. Right, so lonely rock is push. It's not lonely. Rock is push is just going to still be the same issue. Yeah, I'm still kind of struggling with how to make the lonely work here, because I'm guessing there's a dynamic with lonely that, you know, will help you get past here, but then if you had lonely something 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 here, you're able to engage it and then push it down. But without them being the same, unless if they were the same, would it? No, because... Okay, let's try. Let's go. They are both keys. Let's not stack them. We no longer need the word rock. Key is push. We put a key there. Yeah, them being next to each other doesn't trigger, but it did with the skulls. Unless the skulls were secretly double stacked in the first level. But yeah, with them being lonely key is push, they're still classing themselves as lonely. So I don't know how to get past... I'm going to continue on and I'm going to come back to this one so that my brain... Maybe I'll learn something in one of these and it'll just work better with my brain. Ah, Lonely Text is you again. Nice. Sun is not you. Okay. So Baba, you, and Shut and Sun are all currently fixed because they're on top of a little segment. Sun is Sun, so we can't make anything else. Baba is open. Okay. Wall and Sun is stop. Tile is push. Ah, so you can push the text around without necessarily, you know, the text becoming fully floating so you can mess with it. Text is win. So ultimately, as long as we trigger that, it works. But at the moment, Sun is stop, so we need to have... Yeah, Baba is open. Sun is stop. We need to make Sun is shut. Because, yeah, if we accidentally make Baba is shut, then we're just going to end up with the Baba exploding. Unless... Okay, so those want to go that way. So if I put that there, that will give me the lock-in to be able to make that work. Then I can push the sun back over this way. We can push sun up here. Sun is shut. Oh, again, I'm going to need to put this in. Ooh, actually, if I make this like so. Ah, missed. As long as I get... No, because then Baba, if I move up and down, Baba's going to stuff. Because, yeah, go there. This is fine, but then that goes up. Not convinced that this is a thing I can do. I keep accidentally standing on Baba and nearly breaking the game. Right, let's make Baba is you. Baba goes across. We can move Baba up and down one square at a time. I do need these both to be triggered at the same time, I think. Because, yeah, I need... I need these to trigger at the same time. Dang it! Let's go that way round. Can I creep you up? Right, creeping the Baba up. I think I only need to go one more. Is there a better spot to try and lock all these things in? I mean, if I went like top right corner, I'd be able to have things so that they're locked, but I am risking locking the is. Because, yeah, what if I move Sun, Baba, Yep, there we go. Baba can go that way. Then you could do... Oh. There we go. You could then go and get the Baba to push the set together in the top corner. You'd have the Baba and the Sun locked in, but then you would be risking pushing the U and the shut away at any given moment. So... Right, let's get Baba on the right line. Right. How am I going to get these to trigger at the same time? Unless we did something like this. Though... Sun would get left behind because of where the is. Also, if I push text down there, then I'm not going to be able to trigger text as win. So this probably isn't going to work. Oops. Right. I mean, there is a thing down here where I'd be able to put like text in a place and it'd be locked, but I've only got one is, so I wouldn't be able to make everything. Because, yeah, you could go shut there. You could go Baba there. You could go Sun. But then, yeah, you'd run into the issue. Right, Baba is you. Then you can't move. You can move right to your left. You can move down, but then you'd be limited to that. Same if you went with top right corner, you would be limited to only going up and right. But the Baba has to help you set it up, so hard. Unless we went more for a thing like this, where you went like... Though you'd break Baba is before being able to get the Sun on the right side. So maybe not. Get sun on the right side. Baba. Oh wait, no, you did want sun there. It would be sun. Oops. I put Baba in a really annoying place. Right. There we go. There we go. Baba's still annoying. There we go. Baba's out the way. Because then you could go Baba is you here. Though you would be limiting yourself to just Baba. And then Baba would pop. So you'd be dead. So yeah, you could do that. But then Baba goes pop. So... right idea, wrong location. So wrong trigger. Let's have a peek at one of the other ones. Because we've had a look at 3. We've now had a look at 5. Let's see what 6 looks like. Baba is you. Flag is win. Key and door is push. Lonely Baba is defeat. Oh, so I can't step off of the platforms. Key is open, door is shut, door has flag. Okay, and rock is push, so... I could... How am I going to get this rock? Is there ever a time where I don't want rock? Oh, I didn't want to push the rock then. There we go. Ooh, no, don't want to do that. There we go. Rock's push is no longer in a dangerous place. Oh, I should have put these in the same area, otherwise I can't move one of them. Also, you push the rock, so you want to be able to disengage Rock's push before you go do the other thing. Right. Yeah, I want these. So it's probably going to be easiest to line them up that way. Rock is push. Yeah, at which point that one's trapped, so... not fully best plan. Unless we break that before pushing the text across one. At which point we can come down. Those are all in place. Rock is push. We can move across. Haha! Okay. Key is open, door is shut, door has flag. The key and the door has push. So that gets us onto those, but how do we get back closer? Because we've got, what, 3 squares, 4 squares gap. I think it's 3 squares gap. And the door's going to create a flag, so we still need to be able to jump on it. Let's bring these guys up here. How am I gonna bridge this gap? So yeah, I can get them like that, but right, so I can get to the key, I can get to the door. Question is, can I get it so that I can get... Because I can't walk on the text. We already know that. Yeah. Just makes you pop. Because yeah, we could build something like this. And then you disengage. Rock is push, at which point we can... Oh no, we can't travel back and forth. But then we're also limited to these two islands. But that does confirm that it's 3 squares. So it's 3 squares between. It's 2 to go down. It's 1 to go down on the right. And then the only other one that we've unlocked so far, Seeking Acceptance, number 7. Baba is you, Sun is win, Tile is tile, Wall is stop, Rubble is defeat. Ooh. Bird is move and push, Flag is push. Lonely Baba is tile. Oh. Yeah, so Baba is you, so I need to... Flag is flag. And then we have an on, so... Lonely Baba is tile. How are we going to use the on? I can't get close to text. So yeah, that destroys me, but I can move with the bird. Subscribe.